Hello everyone, my name is Alba Fernández, I'm 29 years old and I'm from Valladolid, Spain. Today I'm here because I'm gonna be responding some questions and answers for the Model Academy with Model Management. So let's get started. Okay, so I'm gonna introduce myself to you guys and I'm gonna tell you a little bit about myself. As I told you, I'm from Spain. And I'm an international curvy model, which means that I represent the curvy figure of women in the fashion industry. So I do runways because my height is 1.78 meters. I work also doing e-commerce. I also do now online campaigns. I did editorials, photo shootings, lookbook, different kind of modeling types that is necessary for the model industry. And I want to tell you also that I'm graduated in communication and fashion management because I always wanted to know how the fashion industry is working from inside out. So the first person asked, when and how did you start your modeling career? Okay, so when and how? Okay, when it was in 2009. It was here in my city in Valladolid that I went for the beauty contest Miss Spain and I was representing Valladolid, my city. And that's how I started. I started through the beauty contest and then after that I went to Madrid, I studied in Madrid, and then after a few years I keep continue my model career. What means to be a model for you? Okay, I love this question because I always said for me to be a model is just to show something to others like you guys, to inspire people. For me, when I'm in front of the camera, what I'm thinking is what is people gonna think about this picture when they will see it. So for me to be a model, it means just to show something to others, to inspire people. What is the meaning of curvy? Okay, this question is also one of my favorites because I remember like 5 or 6 years ago when the curvy movement started, many people got confused, and nowadays I understand curvy in a way of diversity and inclusivity because I see like now the fashion industry is including different body types. As humans we have different bodies, so you can be like, you can have bigger shoulders, you can have a smaller waist, or you can have bigger hips, but it doesn't matter about the size, it matters more about the inclusivity. And I'm really happy that this is happening right now because thanks to girls and models like me, we are showing, like, for example, if you are a normal woman in the street with a size like 40, 42, something like that, you can see yourself wearing clothes thanks to my image. Because for example, before we were used to see models with 0 size in the runways, and I hear many times like people were telling me, but I don't know how these clothes are gonna look on me. And now thanks to this inclusivity movement, talking about curvy models, we can see, oh, maybe this size, which is a little bit bigger than the regular ones, I can see how it's gonna look on myself. So that's what it means for me. What was your biggest challenge when starting your career? Okay, this question is also very important to me because when I started, my biggest challenge, it was to believe in myself. To be honest, when you start a career like modeling, or when you feel like you want to do something but at that moment it's not easy because you are not coming for, let's say, a modeling industry family or artist family or fashion designers family, it's like everything is new for you. You just know whatever you see in the TV, whatever you see in the magazine. So for me, my biggest challenge, it was to believe in myself and to show me you can do it, because it's struggling at the beginning. You are alone in this kind of career. You have to leave your house, you have to travel, you have to trust people that you don't know, and you don't know what is gonna happen with your career. So at the end, I achieved my goal, and I'm very happy I took that brave step But yeah, my biggest challenge, it was to believe in myself and to show me, you know what, you can do it. Okay, what do you need to start modeling? First of all, as I told you before, you need to believe in yourself. So when you are starting modeling, you need to know who you want to be and what you want to represent, what you want to tell people through your image. So this is the whole meaning about be model, to be a model. And then of course, I totally recommend you to take some Polaroids, like simple snaps with your phone if you have a good camera, or you can tell to one photographer to take some simple photos of yourself. And then you can go to the model agencies that you have in your city. And if in your city you don't have any model agency, send an email to them, to the closest city. For example, now in Spain, if you are living, I don't know, in Jaén, and there is no model agency in Jaén, I recommend you to go to Madrid, to go to Valladolid and contact, Barcelona, sorry, and contact them. And they are the professionals in the industry. And you need to trust the process, you need to be patient. Like, don't try to rush things because it's not gonna work. This is like a long career. Like, you are not running 100 meters, you are running like kilometers, because at the end you will see the results. But you need to put all your effort in the beginning. How is modeling life? Okay, so as I was saying at the beginning, modeling life is a very dynamic life, and for me, I feel it like you never know what is gonna happen next. So I love this kind of dynamic life because I am this kind of person that I don't like to do the same thing every day. And with the modeling career, you do different things every day. Like for example, one day you are gonna meet one team from this project, the day after you will meet different people from another project. So it's very dynamic. You will meet a lot of people from different cultures and different countries, because if you get into be an international model, you will travel. And when you travel in different places, different countries, you will meet different people, you will have different experience, you will learn different cultures, and you will practice your English. Also, you have to take care about yourself very well, because as you know, it's a very independent and kind of solo life. You will spend a lot of time with people, but also a lot of time with yourself, like traveling, living alone, and thinking with yourself about what you are doing. What did your parents say about modeling? Okay, so at the beginning, when I told them I'm gonna go for Miss Spain and I wanna be Miss Valladolid, they look at me like, what? Because you know, when I was a child, I always liked this kind of beauty, this kind of fashion thing, and you know, I look at the TV, I saw all the models and all the magazines and the actress, and I told my family, oh my goodness, I want to do it, I want to be one of them. But my parents, they have different background, and they were telling me, well, Alba, you know, whatever you see in TV or whatever you see in the magazines, it's not that easy and you will have to work hard for it. So I said, okay, why not? I want to do it and I'm aware about it and I will try it. So when I went for Miss Spain and when I was Miss Valladolid, my parents at the beginning, they couldn't believe me. And then when they saw me in the stage, they were like, okay, my daughter is taking it serious. Until now, like 10 years after, they of course see it like a serious thing, because I'm working as a model and I'm working in my modeling career. So someone asked me, modeling in Dubai, like, wow, what's that? Or like, tell us more about that. Okay, so Dubai is an international city. It's in the Middle East, in the UAE, United Arab Emirates, and it's a very cosmopolitan city. So over there you will find a lot of cultures, people from different countries. You will find the fashion brands, the biggest fashion brands, the biggest names. You will also have magazines, like the international magazines like Grazia. I worked with Grazia Middle East. I did an editorial with them, with Grazia and Cosmopolitan. So you will find this kind of magazines. And also the social media over there is huge, and also the commercial scene is really big, because Dubai is a very commercial city. So I really recommend to any model who want to try to be a model in Dubai to go there, try it, have the experience and enjoy it. And if you're not a model, but if you want to visit, also go there and visit. At what age did you start modeling? Okay, I started modeling when I was 18 years old. Like, what is your goal? Okay, what is my goal? My goal in life and my goal with my career, because I think it's kind of the same right now, because I'm living this path of my life right now. What I want right now is to be an example for others, like to be a role model. I want to help aspiring models with my tips and my advices and with my experience. And I want to keep growing my international modeling career. I want to go to the US and I want to try there, and I want to live the experience to be a model in the US, and I'm starting acting. So I hope so. I also get the chance to be an actress and to show to the camera what I can do. It is hard when you leave your family. Yes, it's really hard. It's really hard when you have to leave your family. Especially for me, it was hard because I grew up in a village. Very simple life and very close to my family. But then when I realized that the dreams and the goals that I have, I cannot achieve them here in my village, I had to leave. So I traveled to Madrid, and then in Madrid I lived there for 5 years, and then I traveled outside and I started my international model career. So it was hard, and it is hard even now when I have to leave. It's hard for me. But at the same time, I get the energy because I think, okay, Alba, but what you want to do, you cannot find it here. So you have to. So sometimes life is like that. How many days do you work in a work schedule? Okay, as I said at the beginning, modeling is not like an office job. So you will not be working from Monday till Sunday or till Friday, 8 hours per day, something like that. You never know. Every day is different. Maybe one day you are having just half day shooting and you are working with one team for 5 hours, and then the other day you have a commercial and you have to be shooting more than 10 hours. It really depends. And also you don't know if you will be working 7 days in the week, or you will just work 1 day in the week. So it really depends. Thank you so much for your questions, guys. I hope my experience and my knowledge is gonna help you with all your questions. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoy it, and see you. Bye bye.